What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So welcome to another episode of me reacting to my own videos. So about 8 months ago, I made a video about the Aventa G100 smart glasses, right? Now these glasses that I have on right here, I've been kind of using them off and on for about 8 months. And I'm gonna tell you, in this video, as I react to the video that I made for it, 8 months later, I was wrong about these glasses. And it may be a good thing, and I might save you some money. So let's have some fun. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So yes, I do have the Aventa G100 smart glasses, camera glasses on, and I might save you some money because I was wrong about these glasses in not a good way. All right, because some of the things about these glasses, this doesn't work that well. But I'm gonna react to the video that I made, and I'm gonna give you guys my 8 months later using these glasses off and on to make this reaction video. So let's go on and get with it. What's up, guys? This is back with another video. So I'm rocking the Aventa G100 AI smart camera glasses. Now let's talk about them. There's a 5 megapixel sensor here for videos that you can record 1080p, 30 frames per second. Okay, so check this out, right? These are smart glasses with HD cameras. Now, when we say HD cameras, these are 1080p, 30 frames per second type glasses when it comes down to the camera system. Right in the beginning of this video, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you buy these glasses for the camera system, don't buy them. The camera system on here is not that great. The photos and videos is not that great. And so, and that's one of the things that I noticed in this video. No optical image stabilization, no EIS, right? No electronic stabilization. And the footage is not that great coming out these glasses. It's not that great. You have a 20 megapixel for still. Look at that. One of the unique things about the video. Okay, check this out, right? This is a still photo. And I'm going to tell you, this is bright daylight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is no dark, no nothing. And I'm going to tell you, the photo is just trash. All right? The video is trash. So that's half the battle. So if you buy these here for the video and photos, you'll be vastly disappointed. I'm going to tell you that right now. Your capabilities of these glasses is you can record up to 12 minutes, which is really, really nice. And you can store about 3 hours worth of videos and photos here that you can offload. So, okay, listen, man, when I made the video, a lot of people complained about the app. A lot of people saying that they couldn't find the app. They don't know where the app come from. And yes, it's on the App Store. And I did leave the link. I believe I left the link down in the description. So one of the major comments that I got from people when they watched this video is that, how do I download the app? And so if you go to the App Store, right, and this is funny, when you go to the App Store and you try to type in Aventa G100 app, it doesn't show up. You need to go to Hey Cyan. That's the application. Okay, it's and it just kind of popped up. And so that is going to be the application. And let me show you guys on my top-down shot. Okay, when you go to the App Store, you have to go to Hey Cyan. That is going to be the application that you need. And I think a lot of people had issues with the application. And so I get a bunch of comments about that. But yeah, that's going to be the application name is Hey Cyan. Let's go to your smartphone, which I'm going to demonstrate in this video. Okay, and so I want to make sure we understand something here. Okay, that if you don't have the application, these glasses and this is, I think, this is one of the reasons why people was a little upset. It's because if you don't have the application, okay, then it don't make no sense to have these glasses, because the application pull from the glasses to the phone. So any photo that you take, any video that you take, it goes from the glasses to the phone when you do a transfer. So if you can't find the application, then these glasses is a dud. And I think a lot of people was, making comments on that video said that, hey, Easy, what the application? I can't get the application. People bought the glasses and stuff like that. They just like, they was having issues because why have the glasses and you can't get the app until you transfer stuff from point A to point B. But in order to transfer it, right, before we get into this, you go into your album, and as you can see, I do have stuff already downloaded here. So the key to the game here is that when you record something from the glasses, you transfer from to device, like I'm using my smartphone, and then from the smartphone, if you want to put it on video editing software, you transfer from your smartphone to video editing software. And listen, the way I made this video, right, and the way people need to get this from the glasses to your computer, which is the video editing software, you need to transfer the files to your phone and then connect your phone to your computer and transfer the files from your phone to the computer. That's a three-part process that you had to do. Now, I couldn't get the application on my Mac. So it's not like I can transfer from the glasses to my computer because there's no application at this time that I could do it. So the only way you could get the footage off your glasses is go from glasses to phone and phone to computer, just so you know. So that's how that works. But on your home screen, you could take a photo, video, and you could do your recording. You have smart image recognition. Okay. And what that's supposed to do is, let's say I put something here, a little lipton tea right here. Okay. And let's see if these glasses can recognize it in real time here. Okay. So I just took a photo. Okay. And there it is. That's now the AI part of these glasses is phenomenal, right? What I just did is I just took a photo, right, using my smartphone, and it took a photo from the glasses, and what it uses AI assistant ChatGPT, and it takes it and it analyzes the image, and then it tells you what it is. It kind of gives you a synopsis of what it's seeing and stuff like that. That is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just took. That is pretty good. Okay. Now, what it's gonna do? Is the AI assistant supposed to give me a whole spiel about this image. Okay. So what it did was the AI assistant took a photo, and it kind of broke down. So the AI software, when you take a photo with these glasses, absolutely work great. No issues there, right? And I think it does a phenomenal job. What it does is it analyzes the whole scene that it take a photo of, and ChatGPT give you a whole host of what it's seeing, stuff like that. So that works pretty well. So no issues there. I think that works phenomenal. Okay, one of the unique features and one of the issues that I have with these glasses is the speaker system. And right out of the box, I had this issue. So one of the things that's wrong with these glasses, and it just maybe be my glasses, right, is that the speaker is crackling. So when you're listening to music, and that's a pretty decent feature for these glasses, is listening to music, right? You got your glasses on, you got music playing, kind of in your ear, right? But it crackles. It pops like the speaker's a bus. So when I'm listening to music, or if I'm talking on the phone and listening to somebody, it's crackling. It's like a speaker's bus. So I don't know if it's unique to my pair of glasses, but yeah, the speaker is trash. Sorry, it's trash.
All right, guys. So I'm out here at the park.
Okay, let's look at this.
Smart AI glasses on, and I want y'all guys to see.
Okay, so look at this image. Okay, now I came from glasses to phone to computer. The image quality is horrible, and it's poor focusing. And listen, a lot of people in the comments made it very clear that they was not liking the image quality coming out of these glasses. Now, this is supposed to be 1080 HD, right? So 720p. Okay, so 720p cameras here, right? Not 1080p, but 720p. But the bit rates and the focusing and everything else in between with these glasses is very poor. Very, very poor. And a lot of people was upset. It's because, okay, you got your high-end smart glasses out there, cost $300-400, right? And a lot of people say that it's only a 5-minute recording, but the clarity and the image quality is so much better compared to these, right? So if you're going to buy these glasses, you think about, okay, what am I buying these glasses for? Am I buying it for the cameras? Nope, you're not buying it for the cameras because the cameras are not that great. Are you buying it for the AI? Yes, the AI assistant works great. Not the AI assistant on the device. You would have to go Google, but you can't go to the Hey Cyan because that doesn't work that well. The ChatGPT works great if you want to use that every now and then, right? Translating and all that stuff like that. You can answer phones and stuff like that. Now, one of the things that, sometimes you get issues with is this touch sensitivity when it comes down to the side. It doesn't work that well. So, you got a lot of issues with these glasses. I mean, listen, I read y'all guys' comments and listen, I wanted to make a follow-up video because one of the things I did was I made one video about these glasses and I have never made a video since then. And these follow-up videos is way important to the average consumer, so y'all guys can know my thoughts after having the products for a while.
The image quality out here at the park. And I'm using the microphones of the glasses itself. I got one of my smartphones so we could do a comparison, contrast on image quality.
And also, I want to mention that and I did say this in the video. I say that the sound quality was really good, but the sound quality is not that great. Okay, listen. The sound quality is not that great. The image quality is not that great right there. I mean, so I'm just let y'all guys know. I keep it real no matter what, man. But yeah, no, sorry.
And how things look now. One of the things that I've noticed using these smart glasses is that it's lacking the optical image stabilization. So if you want to use this.
I mean, come on, man. You got to be real here, man. The camera footage on these glasses is unusable, right? I mean, the image quality itself is really not that great. Now, whether or not transferring it from the glasses to the smartphone and then from the smartphone to the computer, maybe you have some image degradation in between that, but it's no other way to transfer the file. So it is what it is. I look at this image quality and it's unusable, folks. Taking photos with these glasses is unusable. You would be vastly disappointed at the image quality coming out of these glasses. I'm just keeping it real, baby. Listen, for $119, it's $193 on their website, but they got it on sale for $119. I would tell you that you might want to save a little money to get something else. If you want to put your prescription lenses in these glasses and use them, that's fine. But if you want to buy these glasses for the Hey Cyan AI assistant on these glasses, you're going to be vastly disappointed. The camera system on here is not that great. A lot of things, the volume, the crackling noise, and everything else in between with these glasses is not that great. I've been having it for 8 months. I've been try to use it. I tried to do some photos and videos on this thing. It just doesn't work, folks. And so I got to call this how I see it, right? And listen, when you go on their website, they got 2025 Innovative Award, right? And listen, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if you have these glasses, you make and say, you know what, Easy, wrong. I got great footage. Everything is good with these glasses. Listen, I'm happy for you. But for me, these is a no, dog. This is a no. And, vastly disappointed about the glasses. And I'm going to tell you this, being truthful, don't like them. I don't like them. All right. And that is the video, right? That's my reaction video to the Aventa G100. No need to look at nothing else on this video, because if you want to see the video, I will leave the link down in the description. But overall, these glasses I want to say about a D minus, right? And that is my opinion. This is the Tech Preacher. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Aventa G100 smart glasses. And it's not that glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.